Michelle Pfeiffer drops a surprising family revelation in a rare interview. Michelle Pfeiffer, the acclaimed actress, recently stunned fans by sharing a heartfelt family update during a candid conversation on the popular podcast SmartLess, hosted by Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes. At 67 years old, Pfeiffer revealed that she and her husband, David E. Kelley, have stepped into the joyful role of grandparents. This revelation came as a delightful surprise to many, especially since she kept this precious news under wraps until now. Michelle and David, who have been married for decades, are parents to two grown children, Claudia, 32, and John Henry, 31. While she didn't specify which of her children has welcomed a baby, Pfeiffer expressed the overwhelming happiness that becoming a grandmother has brought into her life. She also admitted that this new chapter might influence how she approaches her future work commitments. "I don't have the time or the desire to dive deeply into projects for long stretches without being fully present," she explained. "I've come to realize that my time is limited, and, here's a little announcement, I became a grandmother last year." The What Lies Beneath star described the experience as heavenly and ridiculous in the best way possible. Reflecting on her career choices, she confessed that had she known about this joyful milestone earlier, she might have been more selective about the projects she took on. Nevertheless, she cherishes every role she's played and feels grateful for the opportunities. Interestingly, Pfeiffer shared that letting go of the stress and anxiety often associated with the creative process has actually liberated her, making her feel more capable and fulfilled in her work. This revelation adds a new layer to Pfeiffer's already fascinating life story. For those who admire her, it's inspiring to see how she balances the demands of a high-profile career with the intimate joys of family life. A love story that began on a blind date. Michelle's relationship with David E. Kelley, a renowned television producer and writer, began in a way that many might find relatable. In 1993, she went on a blind date arranged by her best friend, despite having sworn off such setups after a few disappointing experiences. "I was nervous," Michelle recalled during an appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. "My best friend insisted, 'Just one more time, meet this guy David Kelley,' and I agreed. We even made it a bowling party to keep things light." Their connection was instant, and the couple has since built a strong, enduring partnership. In a 2012 interview with Parade magazine, Michelle reflected on her marriage with warmth and admiration. "I got really lucky," she said. "I never take him for granted. I've never met anyone with more integrity than my husband. I respect that deeply. Of course, he's also funny, intelligent, and quite handsome. But respect is the foundation. Without it, you'd grow tired of each other." Radiant at 67, Michelle's natural beauty and wellness secrets. Now a grandmother, Michelle Pfeiffer looks more radiant than ever. Recently, she's embraced a fresh-faced, makeup-free look that highlights her natural beauty, drawing comparisons to iconic stars like Pamela Anderson. This effortless glow is no accident. Michelle has openly shared her approach to health and beauty, emphasizing the basics over quick fixes. In a 2021 interview on UK television, she candidly revealed, "It's what nobody really wants to hear. You have to eat well, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. We're always searching for a magical shortcut, but it simply doesn't exist." She added a relatable touch by admitting that when she's not working, she allows herself some indulgences, like enjoying a bit too much wine or skipping her usual healthy habits. "When I'm off camera and not taking care of myself, it shows," she said with a laugh. So the big secret? There's no secret at all. But here's where it gets controversial. Michelle's decision to prioritize family and scale back on intense work commitments might spark debate among fans and industry insiders alike. Is stepping back from a demanding career to focus on personal life a wise choice, or could it risk losing momentum in a competitive field? And what does this say about the pressures faced by women in Hollywood, especially as they age? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you admire Michelle Pfeiffer's approach to balancing career and family? Or do you think she should keep pushing forward professionally? Share your opinions in the comments below. Let's get the conversation started.